Hello students, today we are going to start with the next subtopic of second chapter, that is gametogenesis. It is the process of formation of gametes which is essential for sexual reproduction, where the male gamete sperm and female gamete ovum or egg gets fused with each other. That is the important event in the sexual reproduction. For that purpose, formation of gametes takes place in the gonads, which are specialized organs for the formation of gametes. There is difference between male and female gametogenesis, that is spermatogenesis and oogenesis, that we are going to check afterward. Spermatogenesis, the process of formation of male gamete or sperm or spermatozoa from germinal epithelium, germ cells, which shows ability to divide and redivide by meiotic division. So these kind of cells which are present in both gonads, for male gonad testes and for female gonad ovaries. At the onset of puberty in the male, the hypothalamus begins to secrete gonadotropin release hormone, that is GnRH, which actually responsible for the initiating secretion of FSH and spermatogenesis. The starting point of spermatogenesis in the male's body, that is in the testes, takes place. Each seminiferous tubule is lined by a single layer of cuboidal epithelial cells, which are called germinal epithelium. And that germinal epithelium, which consists of germ cells, that means they can divide meiotically. The cells of germinal epithelium undergo spermatogenesis to produce sperms. The process of spermatogenesis involves three phases. First, multiplication phase, second, growth phase, and third, maturation phase. We are going to study all three phases. First, multiplication phase, where the primordial germ cells of seminiferous tubules undergoes repeated mitotic division. That means they produce a large number of spermatogonia, and each spermatogonium is diploid with 46 chromosomes, because we are studying human reproduction. So this is the multiplication phase for the germ cells of male testes. Growth phase. Some of the spermatogonia stop dividing and grow in size to develop into primary spermatocyte, which are diploid in number, 2 sets of chromosomes which are shown, due to the accumulation of food, that they develop in size due to the accumulation of the food. So that is up to the growth phase, nothing else. Maturation phase, which is important phase, which involves meiotic or reduction division, where in the first phase of meiotic division, that is meiosis 1, where two haploid cells are formed, which are termed as secondary spermatocytes, consist 23 chromosomes in each. The secondary spermatocyte undergoes second phase of meiotic division, that is meiosis 2, which produces 4 haploid spermatids. These spermatids are non-motile and non-functional gametes, which gets transformed into a functional spermatozoa by the process called spermiogenesis. So during the spermiogenesis, some changes takes place. Spermatids remain held to each other and to the Sertoli cells by cytoplasmic bridges. That is just to holding them to the Sertoli cells. Sperm heads which remain attached to the Sertoli cells and their tails hanging in the lumen of the seminiferous tubule. So cells one side or one surface which attach to the Sertoli cell, which will become head, and rest part where the tails form. During spermiogenesis, length of spermatid increases. Centrioles are arranged as primary and distal centrioles. So centrioles get separated and turned into primary and distal centrioles. Mitochondria is also formed, which is spirally coiled, and acrosome is formed from Golgi complex. Structure of sperm. Sperm is male gamete It is motile, means it can move. Microscopic elongated cell, divisible into three parts: head, middle piece, and tail. Head is oval in shape, which contains haploid nucleus. Above the nucleus, there is a cap-like structure which is termed as acrosome. It is formed from the Golgi body. An acrosome contains hydrolytic enzymes, hydrogenidase, which is used hydrogenidase, and proteolytic enzymes like zona lysins and corona penetrating enzymes. So these are responsible for the entry of the sperm in the ovum. Neck part, which is very short region having two centrioles, proximal and distal centriole, and middle piece. It has an axial filament surrounded by 10 to 14 spiral turns of mitochondria. It produces energy necessary for the movement of the sperm. Tail. It is a long, slender, tapering part containing cytoplasm and fine thread, that is axial filament. Axial filament arises from the distal centriole and travels through the length of the tail. So it is partly surrounded by plasma membrane, that is main piece. The part without plasma membrane, which is called as end piece. Female gamete formation, which is termed as oogenesis. Formation of haploid female gamete or egg or ovum from the diploid germinal epithelium, which involves the process of meiosis and mitosis. Like spermatogenesis, oogenesis process can be divided into three parts: same multiplication phase, growth phase, maturation phase. In multiplication phase, same primary germinal cells which are diploid of ovary undergoes repeated mitotic division to form millions of gamete mother cells or oogonial cells. This process is completed in the embryonic stage of human females when it is in the infant form. A female body was in infant form. Growth phase, some of the oogonia stop division, that is stop dividing themselves and begin to increase in size and forms a primary oocyte. Of course, they store food material in it. Also forms cellular organelles like endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and mitochondria, and also they are increased in number. Important phase, maturation phase, where oogenesis takes place in the ovaries. The process is initiated prior to birth of the female baby, and the primary oocyte, which are diploid in nature, enter in the maturation phase, which includes the meiotic division, that is meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. The diploid primary oocytes undergoes meiosis 1, that is reduction division, to form two haploid daughter cells. The division is peculiar in female as both the daughter cells are with haploid number of chromosomes, that is 23 chromosomes. But due to unequal division of cytoplasm of the two daughter cells produced, one is large, which is termed as secondary oocyte, and another which one is small, which is termed as polar body. So first polar body which does not enter in meiosis 2. So secondary oocyte which proceeds for meiosis 2 only up to metaphase 2. Its division is further stopped or arrested at this stage, and the secondary oocyte is shed from the Graafian follicle and ovary. Restart and completion of meiosis 2 will happen only with the entry of the sperm, and this last phase is usually completed in the ampulla of the fallopian tube at the time of fertilization. Here we have to stop and need to understand whole oogenesis is not takes place at the time of puberty, where the female body was in the baby form. That time only the meiotic division, first meiotic division takes place. Primary oocyte undergoes meiosis 1, and the division is peculiar in females for both daughter cells because of one haploid cell is large in size and another one which is small in size. Even Both are haploid in nature. So when the entry of the sperm takes place at the time when the egg which is shed from the ovaries in the fallopian tube, at this when it reaches to the ampulla, it will complete its meiosis 2 metaphase stage to the completion of the metaphase 2 when sperm is entered in the body of the female. In this division also, the two unequal daughter cells are formed. The large cell is ovum and the small cell is second polar body. The ovum, that is haploid, is formed, functions as a female gamete and ready for fertilization. Completion of meiosis 2 and completion of fertilization go hand in hand. That means at the same time. If secondary oocyte does not receive the sperm, it is shed off along with the menstruum. Structure of secondary oocyte. In human, unfertilized egg, when it is ovulated, released from the ovary, is actually a secondary oocyte. So unfertilized egg is non-clear, that is without shell, and microleucithal, that means yolk is present in very small quantity. So these two terms, that is non-clear, that is without shell, like every other egg we can check, especially for eggs and reptiles, which is shelled one, and microleucithal, that means yolk, that is nutritious material which is very small in quantity. It is approximately 0.1 millimeter, that is 100 microns in size, rounded non-motile haploid female gamete, nucleus of the egg large and is called germinal vesicle. Type of nucleus or pronucleus is formed at the time of fertilization. The cytoplasm of egg is also called ooplasm and devoid of centrioles. Egg is surrounded by various coverings. That is, the egg membrane is called vitelline membrane, which secretes non-glandular glycoproteinaceous membrane, that is zona pellucida, on its outside for protection. Adhering to the outer surface of the zona pellucida are several radially elongated cells forming the corona radiata. These cells are derived from the innermost layer of granulosa cells. So they are firmly held to the zona pellucida and to each other by hyaluronic acid, that is mucopolysaccharide, that is one of the kind of mucus cell. Between the vitelline membrane and the zona pellucida there is a fluid which is pervitelline space. There's perivitelline space which is filled with the fluid. First polar body lies in the space. The egg shows polarity, that is the side having the germinal vesicle and the first polar body which is termed as animal pole, and the another one that is opposite to it which is called the vegetal pole. Now we need to revise or difference between these two, that is spermatogenesis, it occurs in testes. Oogenesis, of course, in females occurs in ovaries. In male, spermatogonia changes to primary spermatocyte. In female, oogonia changes into primary oocytes. Spermatogenesis, a primary spermatocyte divides to form two secondary spermatocytes, and here primary oocyte divides to form one secondary oocyte and one polar body which is non-functional. In spermatogenesis, secondary spermatocyte divides to form two spermatids. In a secondary oocyte divides to form one oocyte and one polar body, that is one oocyte and one polar body. In spermatogenesis, no polar body is formed. In oogenesis, two polar bodies are formed. In spermatogenesis, one spermatogonium forms four spermatozonia, and in oogenesis, one oogonium forms one ovum. Sperms are minute, yolkless and motile. Ova are much bigger than sperm with yolk and non-motile.